Game day back at Boundary Park as Oldham get ready to take on the Barrow Raiders. We've got a new halfback pair. We've got two new faces in the side. Might not have his name on there yet, but Ryan Brierley starts. He has the #1 shirt and he's going to be in the halves today alongside our leader Josh Drinkwater. There's a start too for Jack Ormondroyd, the other big signing during the week. He will be in the front row alongside his former Red Devils teammate Gil Dudson. So a bit of change about in the Oldham team today, but a hugely exciting lineup named by Sean Long. No Matty Ashurst, he's still not quite ready. No Matty Wildy because of the head injury assessment protocols. He serves or sits out, I should say, a week because of that first-minute head knock he suffered at York. And George Hurst suffered a hamstring injury. He's going to be missing for a few weeks as well, so no George today. But it's a good-looking lineup, and it is like this. Phoenix Lolu Tonganga A is the fullback. Kieran Dixon on the wing, alongside Mo Agoro, with the two Bens again at centre, Ben O'Keefe and Ben Davis. You're looking at the new-look halfback pairing. Ryan Brierley will wear one, and Josh Drinkwater continuing alongside him. Then as I look around the room, we've got Gil Dudson. Tom Forber back in on dual registration from Wigan, gets a start at hooker. He'll be wearing number 35 today. And Jack Ormondroyd starting in the props as well. Then we've got Ryan Lannon, Elijah Taylor and Adam Milner completing the 13. The bench, let's have a look. Eloi Pelissier, Owen Farnworth, Jay Chapelhow and Lewis Baxter. This for Oldham against Barrow. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Here we are again. Boundary Park, bathed in sunshine. Really good feel about this afternoon. Oldham came up just short 7 days ago at York, the Betfred Championship leaders, but boy, we gave as good as we got, I think. A couple of big moments, toss of a coin, and York got the win. We don't like talking about must-wins, but this feels like one to get back on track for Oldham at the business end of the season. Believe it or not, this is the penultimate home game of the regular season. Where on earth has that gone? Playoffs on the horizon, of course, as we welcome Barrow Raiders and we welcome Oldham, led out by Josh Drinkwater and wearing #1, the first glimpse in an Oldham shirt of the man who, up until 72 hours ago, was the captain of Super League Salford Red Devils. What a week for Ryan Brierley, who strolls out into the Oldham sunshine. Also there is his teammate, Jack Ormondroyd. He also starts, wearing 12, the big man. And one late change to tell you about, Mo Agoro picking up an injury in the warm-up. So Mathieu Pons, who was poised to be an observer today, is now kitted up and ready to go. Barrow led out by Jared Stack in their navy and lime green shirts, the navy shorts and socks, and both sets of players will form a guard of honour, and this is for the Barrow head coach Paul Crary, and this takes some doing. He takes charge today of Barrow for the 350th time, an incredible record, and Paul Crary gets a guard of honour as he makes his way onto the Boundary Park pitch to a round of applause. Lovely moment for Paul, really nice guy. One of the gentlemen of rugby league who's done so much for both Barrow and the sport as a whole. Crary gets his moment in the sunshine and applauds both sets of fans. And then the players disperse and we're ready for battle. I'll confirm the teams in just a moment. Ted Chapelhow, I'm delighted to say, alongside me once again. What are we expecting today, mate?
Oh, I think it's going to be a great game. I think we all know. I think it's renowned when we played Barrow the past even last year and a couple of times this year. They've always made a game of it. They've come, they've tested us, and they really seem to enjoy playing against Oldham, to be honest, George. So it's one of them where I think we're prepared for it now. The attitude they sort of bring, and hopefully fire meets fire, and we come out on top.
Now the players now lining up in front of the Joe Royal stand. So let me confirm the teams. Barrow have Luke Cresswell at full-back. The dangerous Andrew Bullman on one wing. Luke Broadbent is on the other. Centres Shane Toll and Matty Costello. Real quality across the back line. The 6 and 7 are Brad Walker and Ryan Johnston. Another former Salford man, a former teammate of Gil Dudson, Jack Ormondroyd and Ryan Brierley. Joe Bullock up front. Good news that the hooter works. Aaron Smith is the hooker. And Finn McMillan prop. Ellis Robson, Jared Stack, Ryan King, the 13. The bench of Aidan Doolan, Charlie Emsley, Delane Bedwood and Brett Carter. Barrow going to get us underway as Eloise Pelissier and the young Pelissiers run off. They were the mascots today. And a dive off the field by the youngest Pelissier. What a lovely moment. And then here we go. Oh, it's a short drilled kick-off along the ground, and Ryan Brierley is there. First feel of the football for Brierley. And the two Salford men getting the first touch of the ball straight from the off. A big smile on Ryan Brierley's face. He has gone through hell in the last few weeks and months. And here he is. Oh, and there's an injury for Barrow. He stayed down. Ryan King, that is. Got up gingerly. We'll keep an eye on that. Here come Oldham straight off the bat here. Gil Dudson starting today with a big drive. I'll confirm that Ruffiard side when we get a pause here. But one thing I can tell you is the hooker today is Tom Forber. Here he is on dual registration from Wigan. Matty Wildy, very unfortunate. Head contact in his first involvement at York. Has to miss out today. Speaking to him earlier, feels fine. Has to observe the head injury protocols. Here's Brierley playing in the halves. Ryan Lannon takes it on. You can hear the hooah and the thud as Ryan goes. Back in the side after his rib injury. Last tackle. Oldham are 30 away here. And it's going to be Drinkwater's left boot. Ben O'Keefe's after this one. It's a good take by the fullback Cresswell. But a good set first up from Oldham. Barrow will start Ted in their own 10.
Yeah, great set from Oldham. Good strong carries from the middle, and now we're tightened up to go forward. It was good to see the Salford lads get a nice early touch into the game. And a little bit of ball movement, but we're just going to see the middles exchange blows at the moment and see who cracks first.
So Phoenix Lolu Tongangae is the fullback. The starting wingers as Barrow throw the ball around left to right. They've come here to play. Here they go.
Yeah, we spoke about this. This is what they're going to do. Bring on unorthodox play to the side, and we're going to have to be prepared for it because it's going to be all day.
And it's got them up to 40 there. The starting wingers were due to be Dixon and Agoro. Did you see what happened to
I think
Motor?
it might have been his knee, I think. But no, I wasn't there. But I think it might be his knee, or maybe just a little niggle he's had previously. So I said bringing Matthew Pons into the squad. We're not going to lose anything. A lot of energy, carries well, and I think he'll have a point to prove as well. So I expect him to perform well today.
And here he is on the kick return, the Frenchman Mathieu Pons. Oldham now starting on their own 30 with Kieran Dixon. The centres O'Keefe and Davies today. It's Brierley and Drinkwater the halves. And here's Ben O'Keefe in off his right touchline, getting Oldham up to 40. It's Dudson, Fulber and Ormondroyd the pack. And then
Taylor, Lannan and Milner as Oldham break down the middle, and Brierley was almost through. What he'd give for a try in front of these Oldham fans for the first time. He set something up left with Drinkwater. This looks good. It's taken on. Little dummy from PLT is just short. Last tackle, Oldham inches away. Forber scampers into position. Back with Drinkwater. Where's he going? He's going to float one. Lannan's favourite. Lannan has taken it, but he's offside. The referee had a good view of that.
Yeah,
Cox.
That was a great line ball there. A couple of calls for forward, but to be honest, from not being biased, it looked like a nice line ball. Oldham with some expansive play, and the quality of Ryan Brierley just pushing through the middle just shows he's always sniffing around there. Needs to do better on last day. It was a perfect kick from Drinkwater, and just Lannan needs to get onside, and that could have been a try.
So Oldham knocking at the door. Early signs are, Ted, is that this is going to be a really good game.
Yeah, well, as I said, Barrow have come to play and they've come to change the script up. They're not going to take 4 drives and a kick, so I think it's going to be quite expansive rugby from both teams, which will be good to see.
Keep your messages coming in. I'll have a check in a moment. Let us know from where you are tuning in.
Again, Barrow shifting.
Here they come, now attacking this left edge. Well, their left edge, that was Ellis Robson. He's got some experience too. Aaron Smith, the hooker. Straightening up down the middle. Oldham need to be on their guard here. It's a really lively start from Paul Crary's men, and they're right in front of the post. Attacking down the right-hand side. Little step from Walker in the pink boots.
I think there, Judge, if Barrow are going to play that expensive, they need to have the pass on the money. The pass went a little bit behind Brad, so we just had to pick up an inside ball. So
last tackle, Ted, too. Here they come. Outside of the right boot, straight to Ryan Lannan, who gobbles it up. Oh, and he's lost the ball. One-on-one ball strip, Ryan Lannan. 15 from his own line. I think he got a bit excited there where he saw some green grass in front of him.
Yeah, a little bit of footwork, a little bit of a shimmy. It's a great play from the Barrow player to recognise that and to do that. And now we are defending our own line.
Well, what a chance for Barrow to hit the front. Ryan Lannan took the kick on the last and then had the ball stripped. 15 from his own line, and Barrow attacking. Can they free up an extra man? Ben O'Keefe has to make the tackle.
Great tackle from Ben, that. Great tackle.
Barrow on the line, left of the post. They come back. It's Walker again. Change of direction, and it's danger. Oh, they're just short. Just short. And then held up over the line. Oldham doing their job, but the defence from Oldham is working overtime after only 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, again, it's one of them starts where we want to go set for set, and again, you could say it was Lannan, but you could also say it was a great play from the Barrow man, and we'll look for a shift there, hit a back rower, and I think it's 5th now, George, now, yeah, 5th tackle now.
Last tackle, they're right under the sticks here. I think left might be the play, there's only 3 gone right. Here they come, sweeping left, little grubber kick through, it's picked up, it's going to be a try for Barrow. The Raiders score, and you have to say they deserve it. Ryan Johnston put the grubber kick on the money. And Barrow have a 4-0 lead with a kick to come, and was that Robson who pounced?
Yeah, Robson got a great kick from Ryan Johnson through, just a neat little kick. And you know what? It's disappointing because I think we've known that Barrow like to score off kicks, and honestly, I'll go as far as say 90% of their tries against us have been from kicks through. So I would have liked someone to even just kick it out on the full and give a drop out, but again, there's no need to panic here. It's one of them. Barrow played some expansive rugby, shifted it to edges. We'll learn from that set, we'll learn from that try, and we'll know how to adjust from now.
Well, if anyone turned up to Boundary Park today thinking this would be a procession, think again. Barrow have been on the front foot for 6.5 minutes, and they're about to lead by 6. It's a 4-0 lead. With a kick to come just to the left of the sticks. Brad Walker has the ball in his hands, in the bright pink boots.
It's something I spoke about before, George, really, that I think there's no real easy game in Championship anyway, and we certainly didn't underestimate this Barrow side, but I think some mutuals and maybe some fans might have done in essence to, like, Barrow come to play, and they've turned over some really big opposition this year in the likes of Bradford and stuff, so yeah, it's... they're going to come here to play, so we've got to come against that and meet fire with fire.
Walker to make a 4-6, and no mistake, onto the roof of the stands. Oldham 0, Barrow 6. And we've had 7 minutes.
Yeah, just get back to our processes here off the kickoff. Again, trust what we've been told by Sean. and get back for set with him.
So Oldham restart. Dixon hangs one up in the air, mid-range. Pons and Barrow get there, and they might get Barrow in touch here. Brierley's there as well. Ryan Lannon looking to atone for that error, but he was very unfortunate. A one-on-one ball strip, I don't know. Do you call that an error, Ted?
Yeah, you've got to be switched on there. It's something that's become more prominent in our game over the past few years, and people play for it. So yeah, ultimately ball control's the most important thing. So yeah, we'll have to take that as our error, but we'll learn from that, and we'll know that'll come around them sort of players.
Well, Barrow already back up to halfway. Oldham had that great opening couple of minutes. Since then, it's been all about Paul Crary's men. Last tackle, they're in Oldham territory in the centre circle, which has been painted over green, and it's just drilled very nicely into touch, and Oldham will have to start on their 10-metre line. Percentage Rugby League played on that set from Barrow Raiders.
You'll see that a lot today, George, and the people watching at home, because that's what Barrow like to do. They like to punch through the middle, push around the sides, but they also like to take the sting out of the game, give the middles a bit of a rest and sort of restart from there. So we'll see a lot of kicks going out on the touchline, giving themselves a couple of seconds and really barring up in defence.
As Ted says, no need to panic, but certainly plenty to ponder, I would suggest. Here come Oldham, here we go! Dixon's away and over halfway, he's going to need support, or is he? Changing through the gears! Kieran Dixon, wow! What a try! Where's he pulled that pace from? He was looking round for support, there wasn't any. So he thought, hang on a minute, I'll just nudge up a gear and take it myself. What a response from the Ruffians.
Oh, I've got to say, that was absolutely out of nowhere, that. But again, looking at short sides, we've been talking about how Barrow can hit you from anywhere and play expansive rugby, and we also know from previous games that we have with our strike powers like Kieran Dixon and Ben Davies that we can also do the same. So Barrow sort of put us on notice at the start of the game like that, but I think we've just put Barrow on notice as well to say whatever you can do shifting to the side we can do as well, and both teams on edges today are going to have to stay switched on, because I think anyone can score from anywhere today, George.
Well, it's very early in August to be talking about try of the month, but it's going to have to go some to beat that. Especially as you're not out on the pitch at the moment.
Yeah, I think I would have got it again. I don't see how he's taking a conversion after running 90 metres. I think I made a 20-metre break against London and had to come off. So fair play to him.
What was sensational about that was, like, he was at full pelt and he still found another gear.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
He looked up, realised that no one's good. To be fair, I can't even imagine anyone in the squad that's even faster than Kieran Dixon, even though he's getting on a little bit in age now. His pace has still never left him, so fair play to him. He looked around.
The extra two, sorry Ted.
No, it's all right. He looked around, no one was there, and he just went, no, I'll do it myself. So that's a big pick-me-up from Oldham, that when a player does that and creates something out of nothing. And he's done that a few times for us this year and last, George, to really get the team's energy back on. So.
Well, what a start to the game. We've only had 10 minutes, 6 apiece. And, yeah, keep tuned to our socials. When you see, we'll get that clip out for you tomorrow, the full-length Kieran Dixon burst. That was brilliant. And Barrow kick off. That's going to... Phoenix has scampered over there. Here's Jack Ormondroyd. It's only his second carry, I think, so far for Big Jack. Great acquisition, really nice guy as well, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a great pickup, especially in August. It's him and Ryan are just massive statements for the club, but also to help us in this period coming into playoffs and to finish the season.
Dodson up the middle with some familiar personnel around him now, Gil, former Salford man himself. And here's Adam Milner. It was funny, Ted, when you joined me in the fans bar and bar 1895 before the game, and we had a table down the front of Barrow fans. Every time I read out a name from the Oldham team sheet, they winced.
Yeah, they did, to be fair. And as
here we go. Drinkwater's away. Brierley! Debut try! It was another lightning Oldham break. Milner did the donkey work. Drinkwater found his mate inside, and Ryan Brierley has an early debut try.
again, I think we're just chatting here like the set's just going on as normal. Kick to come, Barrow carry out, and then again a spark out of nowhere. It just shows the injection in pace that can happen in this squad, and when you think there's nothing on, suddenly something comes on. So yeah, it's just instinctive rugby, great play, and again shows that we can score from anywhere really, even when the play seems pretty dead.
Well, that's another cracker that. We were just having a chat. Milner made a half break, got the ball away. Drinkwater did the rest, and Brierley has been doing that for years, whether at full-back or half-back. And actually, Sean Long, when we announced the signing, and that chaotic Wednesday-Thursday period where I don't think I went to bed, Sean Long said, if we make a half break and Brierley's there, you won't see it. It'll be points. And we've seen that already. So good at that.
It's just instinctive, and it just comes with his wealth of experience. So it is.
So Dixon bang in front this time, no mistake, and Oldham have turned it round early. 13 and a half gone, Oldham 12, Barrow 6, 2 lightning back-to-back Oldham tries. What a response, Ted Chapelhow.
Oh yeah, and as I said, it wasn't time to panic. Sometimes, even when you concede early, it can just have that little switch to go, right lads, there we go, we're in a game. And we just learn from how they play. Like I said, don't expect Barrow to go away either, though. They're a team that will continue to come at you regardless of scores or early tries. So we're still in for a good game today.
I will get to your messages on the live chat, by the way, in just a moment, but it's been breathless stuff as Brierley fields the restart, and Ormondroyd with another strong kick return gets Oldham up to around about 20. Talk about the talent in every position. I'm actually just glancing over my right shoulder to the stands as well here, where I can see Morgan Smith, Riley Dean, Bailey Aldridge, Jack Johnson, Matty Ashurst, Ben Foster, Marcus Geener and George Hurst alongside Matty Wildy.
And Ted Chapelhow.
I mean, that's not a bad side, is it?
No, I think they think you can feel the champ side with just them, what you just said. So
there's an offload in the tackle. Was that Milner again? He was awarded Player of the Month, I think, pre-match, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did well deserved as well. Like, he's just a leader on and off the field for us.
Here's Dudson. Strong start from Gill as well.
Yeah, he's took some very good carries again. Some work that goes unnoticed sometimes. Got us on the front foot and allows us to put these plays on.
Drinkwater's kicking. Davies is after it. Oh, he lines him up, but he steps out of it. But Oldham, with a good kick chase, mean that Barrow start 5 from their own line. So let's get to your messages. Hi to Duncan, listening in Dunbar in Scotland with Jill from Slaithwaite. Hi to our friend Wayne, looking forward to this one, George. Great to hear all the Super League talk midweek. Yeah, I agree, Wayne. Hi to Neil, come on Oldham. Gutted not to be there today, thanks to Bill for this brilliant team. Fancy Mo to have a day today. Must have been sent before news of the Mo injury.
I hope so.
Yeah. Neil's gone for 30-18 as a scoreline. Hi to Ian, afternoon to Yeds fans and all Salford fans. Yeah, there's a big bunch of Salford fans who made the trip. Hopefully that as a club is something we can tap into, Ted, as well. Some disgruntled Salford fans, make sure that we're a second home.
Yeah, with what's been going on, I'm just glad they've been able to find some peace in where they want to come watch the rugby and stuff. Obviously, it's not a nice thing what's going on there at all, and the fact that Oldham can make a couple of Salford fans happy today is a credit to them, and they've come on to support their teammates.
Ball's come free. Oh, it's a knock on. It's going to be Barrow ball. Kieran Dixon saying, who me? Oldham have coughed up possession. What, 40 out? And these are the little errors that we've been frustrated by most of this year, aren't they, these?
Yeah, and I think it's a cliche from most teams, say, but sometimes you can beat yourselves, and I think we've done that quite a fair bit this year, and sometimes when it's been time to try and get the game by the horns, we've let other teams back in it, and it's round about this period in a game as well, so hopefully we can see some resilience around the 17-18 minute mark and not concede a couple of tries.
Well, it's only 12-6, and here come Barrow, and there's a break. Brierley needs to get there with Phoenix. He hasn't got there, and Barrow's still alive. There's a free man inside who's going to score. It's a brilliant Barrow try.
Is that what you call commentators'
wow.
curse?
They worked that so well.
There's some great hands on show there from Barrow and testing the skill. It shows, George, they're here to throw their arm. Like, someone could have easily took the tackle there and settled it down, and no, they wanted blood early on. And I said, they're going to be switched on these scrums, and the skill of the players there, like you said it when you were reading the team out. There's some players that have been going around for ages here that have played at a high standard and they know how to play rugby. So it was a great chase from Brierley and Phoenix, but there was more Barrow. It
was 3 on 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
they got there, but they were outcrowded. And this is going to be a level ball game. We were enthusing about Oldham's response, and suddenly we're going to be back at 12 apiece here.
Like you said, it's just with the little errors and teams capitalising. But I'm not going to lie here, we've seen 4 tries and we've seen 4 great tries. And I said this is what both teams have come to do today. They can attack from anywhere, they can score from anywhere. And this is where, again, cliche, but we can't. No team can have a minute off in this game because it's constant.
That's a great try. I mean, we've had 4 great tries, haven't we? Now, perhaps I've been a little premature in giving him these 2 points. It's not the easiest. It's not as easy as I thought. You'd expect him to get it.
Yeah, and I've known Bradford obviously for years. He is a good goal kicker, and I would expect him to get this over.
It's mid-range between posts and whitewash near sides. Oh, right down the middle, like an arrow. So 2 tries apiece, 12 points apiece. Very much game on. Ellis Robson and Ryan Johnston for Barrow. Dixon and Brierley for Oldham. What a contest.
Yeah, like I said, what a game we're having so far for the mutual. Both teams exchanging blows, and someone needs to take this game by the scruff of the neck now.
Oh, and almost a knock-on from Barrow.
That was great work from Gill, that hunting for blood there.
He started well, hasn't he, Gill? Seen another prop come in, and as you guys do, suddenly start producing the goods.
You welcome him with open arms, George.
Competition for
when
places.
You've got a finger injury, you do.
Yeah, Lannon in the tackle. Great game this, we said it would be. Hi to Dave Parker-Moore, hi to Anthony listening in from Tenerife today.
Again, we're seeing Barrow throw the ball around. It's gone from coast to coast and they've made another 10-15 metres on the side.
Referee said go back and play it. Hi to Steve, and listening in Cambridge, Steve says hi. And hi to Stuart Whittle in Spain, wishing the team well. Nicholas, our regular in sunny Kings Lynn as well. Here comes Phoenix on the kick return. Oldham will start on their own 20-metre line. Hi to Dave as well, directing everyone to
backwards.
Our YouTube page and the interview we conducted with Jack and Ryan. Yeah, I agree. It was a very emotional interview with Ryan Brierley, and he makes a good carry there. He started well. Here's Milner. He had Dudson to his left. He's another heartbreak for Milner. They can't deal with him at the moment.
No, it's a great carry, and Ads has got that pass and run threat, so it's tough to know what he's going to do.
Here's Drinkwater, pops one up to Elijah Taylor. First time I've said ET's name.
Yeah, first carry I think for ET in the game. It's really been our middles and right edge.
It's Drinkwater on the last, 30 out. Davies is off again. Oh, has he taken him out in the air? I think he has. Yeah. You could see that coming, Ted, couldn't you? He was a bit too eager there. He was flying.
Yeah, and it's just the way, if he's going to do that, he needs to challenge for it and then potentially come down. I think that everyone knew that was a bit obvious that in the air. And again, gifting Barrow some easy yards out of our 10-metre, their 10-metre.
So penalty, 12 apiece, midway point of the first half. Oldham haven't yet made an interchange. Barrow poised to make a couple, or certainly one.
Yeah, one. Swapping the hookers.
Yeah, Aidan Doolan is on, and they're going to have a full set on halfway here, the Raiders.
And again, they're going to throw the ball around.
Oh, Milner's missed a tackle there. Helped out by Forber and Ormondroyd. Johnson, the try scorer, pops it up to Robson, the other try scorer. And yeah, Aaron Smith, the man to come off, so hooker for hooker. And here come the Raiders again. Johnston pops it up, and they're just going straight down the middle this time.
King just walking around a little bit gingerly here. I think he was carrying a knock from early on in the game, and he just doesn't look right.
Barrow setting up in front again, 12 points apiece, they're 20 out. They're going to come left with Johnson. He's going to float a left-footed kick to test matcher Pons, who jumps from the field of play, and is grounded, and it'll be a dropout for Oldham under the post.
It's a great kick from Ryan Johnson, but also Matthew Pons, especially not even in the team today, coming in, taking the kick nicely and diffusing. That's a massive play for us, but drop out Oldham, Barrow just turning the screw here, and hopefully we need a big play here. If it's defensively, hold Barrow out and get back up the field again, George.
So, Ruffians drop out. Drinkwater's taking his time. And then just drills it. Oh, it's a great kick. And it's beaten the defensive line. It's gone all the way back to the Barrow 30. What a kick. And O'Keefe, big in the tackle.
Great shot from O'Keefe, and Gill chasing again like a raging bull. He's brought a lot of energy, Gill, at the start of this game.
Yeah, really good start. What a game.
You can't switch off even at commentary. Anyone can score from anywhere today.
That's Joe Bullock, another former Salford man for Barrow this time, who are seeing more of the ball at the moment. And they're working and using it and working across to the far side to try and target Kieran Dixon.
That was better from Oldham, that defensively, checking them leads, getting off fast and shutting them down.
Up the middle they come this time with Ryan King. Big guy, wearing 13. Last tackle, central, 20 out. Opportunity. Walker throws a dummy. Dudson, was he in the way? The referee says that's the turnover. And Owen Farnworth is poised.
E.T. there staying switched on the inside of the ruck then, just so underrated. He never stops moving, and it paid dividends to where Barrow thought they'd found a gap and E.T. came in and made the tackle.
Well, that's Gill's stint done. Good first stint.
Yeah, great stint from Gill. Some good carries, strong in defence, and penalty Oldham.
That'll do.
I think it was lying on Ben Davis, so it's Barrow have now let off Oldham, and now it's time to complete and get down there. And
Drinkwater has already put it into the Joe Roll stand, and Dixon's there on halfway, and Davis will tap on the halfway line, and here come Oldham. 12 points apiece on Ruffians TV. Really good game this.
First carry for Owen Farnworth, great carry, found his front meters in, and nothing you wouldn't expect from him.
PLT jinking again. It's Oldham setting up 20 out. Forber, Drinkwater, Ormondroyd. Wearing 12, the shirt vacated by Adam Lawton. Bang in front of the post, Oldham with Forber. Options left and right here. It's going to be Drinkwater on the left side. Phoenix hovering, here he is, PLT. Little dummy, and then gives it to Davis to step towards the line. Can Davis get there? Not quite.
Great defence from Barrow there, but again, nice ball movement, and I'd hate to defend against PLT, mate.
Dixon's the dummy half. Drinkwater, will he kick early? No, he promotes to Forber. Then it's Milner, he's got Brierley with him, steps into the line and brings in PLT. O'Keefe, what a move this is. Can Pons get there? What a try from Oldham. That looked so easy. From left corner to right corner in the blink of an eye, and the flying Frenchman Mathieu Pons has his try, and Oldham regain the lead.
Again, George, I think we were treated to an extremely nice try there, from edge to edge, playing through. We stayed calm, nice little ball movement, and from Ryan Brierley there, 2v1, and what goes underrated is Ben O'Keefe there drawing in the purse and giving Matthew that pass, and it wasn't all done there either. There was Barrow men coming across the field, and Matthew's done extremely well there to fend them off and score the try.
Kieran Dixon's got a touchline conversion, and while he's weighing it up, we're going to see Jay Chapelhow introduced.
Why is he wearing my number?
Oh, he is as well.
It takes wanting to be me to a new level, that, doesn't it? Fair play, Jay, fair play.
It's obviously a psychological thing. If I wear Ted, I'll play like Ted. I think he's thinking there, isn't he?
Yeah, I hope his finger's all right.
Jack Ormondroyd, the man to make way. What have you made of his 26 minutes?
Oh, it's a great stint from Jack. Obviously, it was a to and fro game, and he had really good inputs with his carries, strong in defence, and it was a good start in an Oldham shirt.
So, Dixon, a couple of feet in from this near touchline. We're right behind it. There's no wind at all today, so no excuse. Oh, he's pulled it. He's been a little bit off. I was chatting to Kieran earlier today about his kicking. He's normally one of the best in the league, and he has just been a little bit off. That was a tough kick, but...
Again, kicking's like confidence, isn't it? When you're flying with him, they're just going over. If you miss one or two, then suddenly, like you said, your kicking form can fall. So hopefully it doesn't. Them 2 points don't pay. But it was a touchline kick, to be fair. Like I wouldn't want to.
You or I would have got nowhere near. Let's be fair.
That's a bit harsh on me, but we'll go with that.
So hi to Stan in Spain, hi to Dave again. Here we go, George. Hi to Helen listening in Portugal. Theo, Ryan, Helen and Charlotte. Good to have you all with us. To Creative Candy, good afternoon, George, and all the Eds listening in from a brilliantly sunny day in Skegness. John asking for a statement win. Ian listening in Southport. Rachel, as always, hi Rach, listening over in Canada. Hi to Ted as well, she says.
Hello.
Great to have you with us. Hi to Jean, Frank and Jean, as usual, in sunny Truro in Cornwall. It's been brilliant to be able to bring our exiled fan base together with these live commentaries. Here's Forber, a little scamper, then gives it to PLT. Oh, here we go! Chapelhow.
Told you, in the 19 shirt, told you.
Something about that shirt.
It is.
Not quite. Oh, Forber doesn't make his mind up there and then drills. Well, that's a player who doesn't play with this team week in, week out, I think.
Yeah, no,
give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah, I said that in the pre-match. Like, the difference sometimes when you bring new players in, it can bring energy, but also just that little bit of cohesion sometimes. So yeah, it's to be expected, and we might get a couple of jinx like that in the game due to the new personnel. So,
oh, drop ball from Barrow. Here come Oldham and Dixon. Can he get away? He's skipping in field and straightening up in front of the post. 20 out, 6 to go from here. What an opportunity to extend this lead. 16-12 with Forber. Here's Chapelhow. Oldham 10 away. Forber to come left. Brierley joining in, nice fizz ball to drink. Oh, lovely. ET almost through. Delayed short pass. Taylor just short. Forber gets away. Drinkwater, there's going to be spaces if Brierley can exploit them down this right. Steps inside and again, still going Ryan Brierley right to left. Looking for a gap, gives it to Phoenix who feints back and dummies and then strains up towards the post, and Oldham 5 out. Under the sticks here. Can go wherever he wants here, Forber, left or right. It's going left, it's Drinkwater. It's come back to Brierley, who can't get free this time, but it's a penalty. Barrow were never back. And the fans' ironic cheers will tell you that been coming.
It's just great. We're just testing the Barrow defence out round the middle, just keep coming at him, coming back on the grain and stuff like that. So it's they'll be feeling it now.
So another set of 6 incoming. Owen Farnworth to clatter towards the line, backs in. Almost gets there. Just short Owen, right under the post. Forber. It's Milner attacking the line on his own. Tackled a couple of metres away. Brierley and Phoenix are hovering. Forber, short ball to Jay. Can he get there? He's just short. Gonna have to come back here, Oldham. Tried to crash over 3 times now. Forber, they do. Brierley. Drinkwater with a dummy. Oh, almost. But it's another penalty. 3 in a row.
I don't know if that was offside or hit off the ball there, Joe. Oh, hit off the ball,
hit off the ball, the ref, yeah. Barrow on the ropes here. Oldham need to make this count with 10 to go until the break. Successive penalties on the line as Farnworth has another go.
Yeah, Barrow getting tested round the middle on edges in all sorts of places at the moment.
Forber. Milner. Milner again fancies it. No way through. Going to have to be a bit more creative than this, Oldham, looking to crash through rather than picking the key. Forber. Phoenix stepping out of the tackle. Nice fend as well. Gets the ball to O'Keefe. Pons has a chance. Pons powering towards the line. Oh, he's lost it. He'd almost got there. Such strength. He just needed to put the ball down and he was plonked into touch.
Yeah, people underestimate Matthew's strength, really. Like, I think his first game, he toppled over someone instead of jumping in the corner. So that was unlucky, that, from him.
So it remains narrow, 16-12.
Oh, high shot, yeah.
And an Oldham penalty given away this time.
Yeah, just a high shot from Ryan Brierley. He was involved in the first tackle, and then it was a difficult one, because it was some neat little footwork from the Barrow player. So now a kick into our 30, 20 even.
Yeah, it's a good kick, deep kick. And here come Barrow again. This is game on.
Again, fair play to Barrow, 2 sets on their own line, and now they find themselves attacking Oldham's line, so it was good resilience from them.
And they've got a good conversion rate when attacking the final third so far this game.
Yeah, they've been quite clinical when they've been down here.
Aidan Doolan, the replacement hooker, waiting at dummy half here. Barrow just 4 points adrift. Last 10 minutes of the first half. Nice inside ball. Is that Delane Bedwood taking it on? Barrow asking the referee Ryan Cox for a penalty. Instead they attack down the middle. It's Johnston, the danger man as well.
That's crossing. Come on.
Well, it's not seen. Seemed to be crossing, I agree. Oh, it's got even worse. Tackle count, White back to 0 here. Here come Barrow on the Oldham line. Chance to level the scores again with a full set. Sweeping back with Walker, bringing in his teammate Johnston. They look good in the halves. Elijah Taylor getting through a lot of work as he tends to. Come left again, Robson.
Bit of a nothing play that from Barrow then.
Farnworth saw that coming. Need to switch on though, Oldham. Johnston, low to Walker, delays.
Great defence from Oldham so far, George, keeping the Barrow out.
The 5 away right side with Walker again. Oh, lovely ball.
Well done, Lannon, to stay switched on there. Great
that
great
could have
tackle.
been a try. Last tackle. They're right under the sticks here, Barrow. Can they force a repeat set or better? It's Johnston. They're going to run it. Walker now will kick all the way to the other side. Davies is under it. Oh, it's a knock on. Oldham got lucky there. Barrow climbed highest but was knocked on, and Oldham will survive.
Yeah, that was the great defence from Oldham. Again, it's like we said, Barrow have had quite a success when they've been down here the few times, and that was good resilience from Oldham there, staying switched on wings. We had people flying in from everywhere, and it shows that desperation on our goal line to keep them out and keep this game ahead.
So Oldham have a spell of possession. High to T-Bars, high from Wigan. Season ticket holder but can't get to the game. They're in spirit. High to Andrew doing his best to tune in. To Barry and Waterhead. And to Carla, SNH Commercial, who's recovering at home from broken ribs.
Oh, I hope you're better, mate.
Yeah, get well soon. Ryan Lannon will tell you that's quite a painful one.
Oh, it is. I've had it before and it's very, very painful.
There's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
Apart from try not to laugh.
No one helps you either. Lewis Baxter's into the frame now as well for us, so hopefully he injects that leg speed and energy that he brings
and
to
Adam
the
Milner
team.
Has come off, who's had another really good game.
Been our best player on the field, George, at the moment, Adam.
Last
so
tackle.
fair play.
Where's Drinkwater going to go? Well, there are a couple in front of him there.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll be very surprised if it isn't given.
Well, Barrow knocked on. What's he going to give?
Oh, no.
Oh, he's given the knock on.
No.
Oh, we've had a change at hooker as well.
No, he's given. Oh, no.
I think it's going to be Oldham ball. You're right, we both saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Drinkwater delayed the kick, and the 4 outside had all crept in front of him, haven't they?
I think we're very lucky on
including
there.
Including your brother.
Yeah, he was well offside. Oh, no.
What's he doing here?
It's Barrow ball still. Even though that was therefore Barrow knock on it. I think that should either be a penalty to Barrow or a scrum to us.
It has to be a Barrow penalty or Oldham ball. Referee is explaining to a bemused Josh Drinkwater.
Well, to be fair, I think the outcome's nearly right. It should have been Barrow's ball anyway, but
not like this.
We'll blame Jay. We don't know what happened. We'll blame Jay.
Yeah, that was Jay's fault. It's Barrow ball. 4.5 to go until the break, and it's game on. It's 16-12, the Oldham lead. Hi to Jen in Napoli listening in at home.
Come on.
Barrow over halfway. There they come again. They're looking for a bit of room down the right-hand side. Half break. Last tackle. Oldham need to switch on. They don't want to be behind at the break. Crossfield kick. Tester. Pons is going to have to get... Oh, it's claimed by Barrow. That's gone forward. It's gone forward again. But the last 2 kicks have been claimed by Barrow. Something to ponder for Oldham, but...
Again, they're difficult, them, George, because they can go anywhere, bounce to the ball, things like that, and that could have easily been a Barrow try. So it's something we know Barrow will bring and that we need to address is probably just dealing with them kicks and getting more people around the ball in case it does go somewhere.
So closing moments as Pons gets picked up of the first half. Hi to Andrew listening in Devon on your jollies. Hi to our friends listening in Wales and Baghdad. Wow. And to Oliver in Bolton. Oldham on top, but only just. Right to Callum in Melbourne, Australia. Up the Eds. 16-12. 3 to go until the break. Pelissier is on, Farnworth is on, Baxter is on, Chapelhow is on. Those 4 replacements all lining up here, and it's Baxter. It's just got a bit flat from Oldham end of this half. Farnworth looks to change that. And it's the last tackle, 40 away from the Barrow line. So it's going to need a good kick from this man, Drinkwater. Floats one up.
We're going to see Ben competing again.
No, he's going to let him go and then hit him hard. Barrow want a penalty for a high shot. Referee was happy. Didn't compete for that, Ben Davis.
I know, I think he just chose to take the man instead of risk the penalty, which I like in essence, and especially not wanting to give that leg up with 2 minutes to go.
So Barrow ball. Last couple of minutes. Are there more points? Been a great first half. 16-12, 3 tries to 2, and here come Barrow. They're throwing an intercept. Pons has taken it. What are they doing?
That's the silly part of the plays there when you just come to throw the ball around.
Self-destruct, it could cost them. Brierley.
That's offside as well.
He's going to get a penalty. Barrow offside now. Do you take the 2 or do you keep going?
I'll just look to Sean, see what he says.
Well, Barrow threw a 20-metre pass across their own goal line there. Mathieu Pons picked their pocket. They're going to tap Oldham.
I get Barrow have come to play there, but they're in a game there. They didn't need that.
No, you get into half-time, no worse than 4. You don't be doing... That's brainless. Here's Pelissier. Can Oldham make them pay? It's Chapelhow, just short. Pelissier's there. Is he going to try and nick one? No. Gives it to Baxter. Baxter's crowded out.
Again, we're trying to go for the middle of him again, but what worked last time was just total ball movement.
Now a bit of width. Drinkwater to Brierley, to Phoenix with a bit of room. Floats on to Ben O'Keefe, and Oldham score another on the stroke of half-time. Patient build-up. O'Keefe, the man to capitalise. And Oldham have 4 more. It's 20 points to 12.
Yeah, again, it seems like any time we get ball through hands, we're stripping the right people, hitting the right lines and creating the space, and it's just working at the moment. So again, sucking them in for the middle with some good drives, and then the spaces on the edge.
So 4 tries for Oldham in the first half, and they've started and finished the half well.
Yeah, again, looks like we were going for the middle. Again, what we were saying, maybe not really testing them too much, but it must have sucked the Barrow defenders in because the space was out wide, and we. It's nice to see with Brierley's link up and PLT Drinky that when we seem to be striking, we're scoring. So we're breaking teams down when we move the ball, which is fantastic to see.
So Dixon's got a mid-range conversion attempt to try and make this a 10-point half-time lead. We'll go and get a cuppa at half-time. Go and do the same wherever you're tuning in from. I'll try and have a chat with Mo Agoro as well and report back, see what Mo's done. Don't really want another injury. The unfortunate George Hurst could be out for quite a few weeks with a hammy. And here's Dixon.
I'll have a chat with Jay about that stupid headband he's wearing too.
Yeah, go and have a word.
I will do.
Dixon. Oh, he smashed. Oh, hang on. That looked. Oh, now then. Now then, that's been awarded. What do you think? What do you think, Ted?
I think that went right above the post. So I think that was a difficult on that one, but no.
Well, let's just say that kick has been given. The flags went up. Looked to me like it might. He certainly faded. Had it gone through, we'll take it. Half time here. We'll see you for the second half. Oldham leading Barrow 22 points to 12. Oh, it's a daisy cutter from Dixon. Drilled low towards the posts, but taken very well by Barrow, who will have the first set of this second half, leading as they are 22 points to 12. It's the Oldham fans you can hear. So the bench as we start the second half is Dudson, Milner, Forber and Ormondroyd. 18th man Pat Moran and the unfortunate Mo Agoro, who I didn't get a chance to catch up with. He was probably in the dressing room, was he, Mo, at half-time?
Yeah, he was. I didn't really get to see what was up either, to be fair. Oh, 40-20 attempt saved by
Phoenix has tapped it behind, he's in goal.
He's going to get out there.
He's got pace to burn and he's done well. Might get dragged back though. Oldham going to start very deep here.
What an asset Phoenix has been for the club since he's come from Hull KR.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next year. On loan, of course, but they've strengthened Hull KR already in that position. They've got Artur Morg a signing this season from Catalan Dragons, and they've signed young...
I think we've got a head knock here, George.
They've signed young Declan Taylor
Yeah.
from Salford, the rugby union convert.
Yep.
So they've got options there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens, obviously, with KR, Phoenix, and where he goes forward. But he'll be any acquisition for a team, Super League and Champ. Phoenix, he's a class act. He's young, he's learning his trade very well. So he's an asset to any team. I'd love him back here. Oh, we're just back up. Was it? He seems to be all right. Drinks getting shared around, and a little bit of a halt to start this. Oh no, we're back to play. Maybe not.
Pelissier to Baxter. And there's Chapelhow up the middle.
I've got a boring story why he's wearing my shirt. Little bit of a cut to the ear, so he's bled during the warm-up, so he's had to put mine on.
You're right, that was boring. Here's Farmouth, last tackle. Drinkwater, what's he going to do? He's going to go long.
Just been blown off.
Single bounce, double bounce. Oh, it's good end result, that. Bounces into the 10-metre zone.
Yeah, Cresswell needs to do better there. He had a chance to get Barrow on the front foot, and it turned into a losing play, and now we're defending in the Barrow 10. Great shot from Owen Farmouth there. Quite a simple set from Barrow to what we've been expecting over the course of the game, and they might have. Oh no, not commentator's curse, error, and
dropped
it's a
ball.
Oldham ball.
So first really good chance at the start of this second half is going to be Oldham, hand in the air from the Barrow man, acknowledging the handling error. And the Oldham fans having a nice day in the sunshine over in the Joe Royal stand.
Yeah, it's a great turnout from the Oldham fans, and they've been entertained to a very good game of rugby from both sides there. So again, that was a more subdued set for the Barrow team compared to what we've been used to this game.
Pelissier from the scrum, brings in Brierley, already a try on his debut. Phoenix with the step off his right. O'Keefe, Pelissier, Lewis Baxter. He's got immense leg speed, Lewis Baxter. Here's Pelissier, oh, change of direction, brings in Jay Chapelhow. Not sure Jay was expecting that, was he?
No, but it's a good carry, standing, Barrow man coming back, and
Pelissier, flat ball to Baxter. Can he crash over? Lewis Baxter celebrates, and Oldham extend their lead. Pelissier short pass. Baxter with the brute force. Oldham leading by 26 points to 12.
And it's sort of what we've seen in the first half, but it actually came to fruition then, just knocking on the front door. I think there was some great deception from Elwar at 9 there to draw in the marker. And like you said with Lewis's leg speed, as soon as he gets behind that ruck, if there's an inch of space, he gets past a defender, and it's try time. It's always nice when a middle scores for the middle union, besides Jay. So I'm always happy when a middle gets over the line.
And this should be an extra 2 for Dixon, pretty much bang in front.
You would think this could be quite deflating for the Barrow team, but again, like I spoke in the first half, they're a team that don't go away, so they'll brush this off the shoulder and get back to business.
So this for a 16-point lead and a bit of breathing space for Oldham on a beautiful Boundary Park afternoon. Oldham fans choosing their moment to stand up and sing. But Dixon doesn't put him off, he just dinks one through. onto the roof of the stands, and Oldham now have a degree of control. 5 tries to 2, 28-12 they lead. We've had 5 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, we'll see if Barrow stop bringing out the more expansive play like we've been used to the first half. It was troubling us a bit, besides that mind-blowing blunder at the end of the first half, and I don't know, maybe they might just have a bit of a hangover from that being such a tight game, and just for one big pass in their own half to sort of throw a very competitive half away.
It's another low restart, and Brierley,
it's like the third different kickoff we've seen.
Just stays in the field of play. He's got his bearings very quickly here in Oldham. He could have been stood on the touchline at the back. Here's Farnworth.
Great carry down the middle from Owen, like we've been accustomed to all season.
Now then, are we going to see an Oldham demonstration? One-handed pick-up from Elwar, and then a one-handed offload from...
Back to Owen to carry, cheers.
Pellissier, and Farmer takes another one.
Working overtime, like he says.
Pellissier finds Brierley at first receiver. Pops it up to Ryan Lannon to crash through a couple of tackles and get Oldham up towards halfway. And back to 0, says the referee. They didn't clear out the ruck quickly enough, and Jay Chapelhow promotes, and Oldham just hang on to the ball, Jay. Don't get too excited.
No, he won't offload.
Wanted the offload, but it's a good carry. Pellissier to Drinkwater, and then the try scorer Baxter.
Nice little subtle ball movements from Oldham here, just testing the Barrow defence out.
Pellissier, Brierley, good step. Oh, and then he spins and tackle on the ground, and back to 6 and more. 6 again, 2 in a row. Can Oldham get another try here? Baxter's just short, but Oldham right in front with a full set to go at. Pellissier, it's Jay Chapelhow, just short. Drinkwater just standing behind the play. There's a head injury, so we'll pause. Drinkwater's barking instructions. Can Oldham find a way through here really to put this tie to bed?
Yeah, again, Oldham knocking at the front door, testing the Barrow middles out. I think we found some joy in the first half doing that. So I think we're just going to wear him down the middle again and hopefully create that space on the edge, which we've seen at the back end of the first half.
Hi to Dave and Lillian listening in Frome, or listening from, not in Frome, beg your pardon. It does say Frome in my defence, but I don't think you're in Cornwall. I think you're further afield than that. Come on, Oldham, anyway. A couple asking about the crowds. What do you say, about 7/8 full?
Yeah,
the general
definitely,
stand?
yeah. It's a great turnout, and they're in voice supporting the lads that they have been all year.
And that's what we need, all of you listening in. It's great to have you on Sunday, but if you're within proximity geographically, do try and come along and bring some mates with you as we push, whenever that may be, for Super League. The one key area we need to build on is this attendance. So you can all help us with that. Anything you can do. Get the word around. This is a really good day out, and it's enjoyable so far here. Can Oldham find another one? Pellissier's waiting under the post here, behind Jay Chapelhow. And here we go. And the referee says, here we go again. Lannon is going to be held just short. Pellissier waiting. I wonder if he'll try and steal one on his own here, Elwar. Referee.
Yeah, just a bit of messing around at the ruck there. Not having any of it.
Here we go, Drinkwater. Bit of room for PLT. It's run into a cul-de-sac though.
Yeah, good slide in the fence from Barrow there, and managed to contain Phoenix.
Elijah Taylor, the dummy half. Drinkwater. And Baxter. Oh dear, oh dear. He's tipped up well over the horizontal. And that's an Oldham penalty.
Yeah, and I think, George, we're going to see a card here, to be fair, because it's a very dangerous tackle. It
seemed unnecessary as well. He'd been tackled.
Yeah, you are right there. The tackle was done. He was picked up enough, and I think it was going to be a great tackle from Barrow. So just the added extra effort was sort of, like you said, unneeded. I'm not
that kind of thing frustration?
Yeah, it can be frustration. It can be all sorts. It can be momentum from somewhere. But I don't know if it's a yellow or a red. This, to be fair, it's difficult when it comes to them dangerous tackles. It's how it's seen, isn't it, from the linesman and referee?
Well, Ryan Cox is our match official. He's having a chat right now with the touch judge. My instinct is that that's 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll go with 10 minutes. But again, you've seen these given as a red, so.
It's a very nervous walk over to the referee from the Barrow Raiders. Oh, it's nothing.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we were both wrong.
This is my level 1 refereeing's not as good as I thought it was.
Oh, and Oldham are going to go for goal here. That's interesting. So,
it takes us 3 scores, which Barrow would have to score 3 and convert 3 to even draw the game.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it's 3 scores at the moment, but you're right. It would take it to 3 scores just to level and get all the kicks. So I get that. Let's put a bit of a safety net around this.
Yeah, and it gets a minute back into both teams and stuff. And
I tell you what, if that's a card, I think we roll on and take on the 12.
I'm struggling to see where the dangerous contact comes in there for just a penalty, but again, that's why we're not referees, and obviously they're there to do the job. And them decisions, especially in the champ with no video ref, are just seen to how linesmen and referees see it.
And I've got a lot of time for the referees. They're a good bunch, and all they do is turn up every weekend and get abuse from all parties.
I don't think people realise the safety net like video refs give the Super League referees, even compared to the champ.
And how hard the job is when you're out there.
Yeah, exactly. And
we'll maybe pick up that chat in a moment. Here's Kieran Dixon to put another 2 on the score and take this to 30 points to 12. No mistake, bang in front. And Oldham do lead by 18. It's an incredibly difficult job, and it's so unforgiving. You never get praised for a good performance as a referee. All you do is get your mistakes highlighted and amplified, and then you have to stay off social media because you don't want to be searching.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to be in their position the way they do. And like you said, it's even harder for our champ refs and League One refs without that video referee to go to now. So fair play to them. And like I said, it's how they see the decision. Ultimately, you've just got to get on with the game if you agree with the decision or not. It's not going to change. So respect the referee and just get on with it.
Stoppage in play because we're waiting for a ball. I did actually, within the last year, did a podcast series for the mental health charity State of Mind, profiling the referees and getting into some of that. The likes of Liam Moore and Chris Kendall and Tara Jones all joined us. Is that into touch now? It's taken by Pons, but it was fascinating listening to the referees, high-profile refs like Liam Moore and Chris Kendall, talking from their perspective about what they go through, both on and off the pitch. It was really interesting to do. And it does give you a different kind of empathy with the men in the middle, as frustrating as it definitely is when you're a player out there and you know they've got something wrong. Anyway, let's get off the soapbox and get back to the game. 30 points to 12 is Oldham's lead.
Yeah, it's a great set from Oldham so far. We're up on the 40 now with 2 tackles to go. Carry from the twin brother there, getting us down. We sit on the 50, and I think it's 4th tackle even. We've got 1 more in the bag. Probably see 1 more carry in, and then we'll have a good attacking kick into the Barrow's 20.
Yeah, Dave says every referee deserves a medal. Worst job in the world. Respect to all of them. High kick, good take by the fullback Luke Cresswell.
Oldham hopefully going to turn the screw in defence now, tighten up and limit these metres for Barrow.
Hi to Mick, who's catching up with the second half from Cornwall.
Yeah, Oldham turning the screw in defence, definitely. I think they're up to the 3rd tackle. They've not even gone out their own 20, Barrow.
Here's the tank starting to empty for the Barrow Raiders. Can Oldham really put in a performance here? They've gone long and Kieran Dixon drops back. Oh, it's a really nice bounce. He's going to have to field this in the in-goal area. What a kick that is.
Yeah, recognition from the Barrow half-back there, just to understand they weren't going anywhere and to kick him out of trouble, and that's what they paid the big bucks for, George.
That's a brilliant kick. And Kieran Dixon has taken, I think he's taken a hand in the face. I think he's all right.
It could be a finger to the eye that you tend to see that. It's not a head knock necessarily.
He isn't going to have to come off for this, I don't think, but
no.
He needs some water on his face.
We have been wrong today, though.
On several occasions.
The partnership might have to end soon.
Are you travelling down to London, by the way, in a couple of weeks? Or am I flying solo for that one?
If I'm getting a full paid expenses trip down there, I'll be coming to join you.
Yeah, we'll have to work that one out.
Yeah, we'll see. What's the media budget like?
Well, yeah, I mean, as soon as I get one, I'll let you know. I think I'll be going down on the day. I've got a feeling the players probably go on the Saturday, so I might have to hitchhike down there just to make it. Tell you what, that Oasis gig was badly timed. Had it been in a couple of weeks, it would have been perfect when I was down there already. We're back underway with Brierley. Attacking the line and showing a dummy and getting Oldham over halfway. The recently departed Salford captain, Lannan. Tell you what, Dixon and Ormondroyd have been sat on the bench a while. I think we'll be seeing them soon.
Yeah, I think they'll just wait for the benches to sort of gas out. It's an attacking kick from Drinkwater, and
Davis is after it. Oh, he's taken him in the... No, he hasn't this time. He backed out. It looked like we'd seen a repeat there of a tackle in the air. I think he just backed out of it.
Yeah, I think he learnt his lesson, sort of a challenge for the kick and really pulled down. I think a lot of referees are looking for now with them challenges, the attacking players pulling out, then I think they're going to let it roll on. Barrow shaping up for a shift there.
All lined up.
Yep.
Left.
Yep, they shifted
Here they
it.
come. You called it, and they're through. Can they get away? Yep. Yes, they can. The wingers got a 2-on-1. It's brilliant from Barrow. What a try this could be. There's a man free inside, and he has support too. This could be the try of the weekend. Oh, what a tackle. It's gone forward anyway. Ben Davis got back to deny the try, and it's a forward pass. That was a contender for try of the season. Davis got himself back, and Barrow threw a forward pass anyway.
Oh, do you know what? That's just never giving up on a play, and that's the attitude we have. And that could have easily been a couple of breaks through, try scored under the post, and the fact that Ben's come across there after getting beat on the right edge to stop that play is just huge. So again, that could have been definitely try of the season. That was an excellent play from Barrow. You could see the shift from a mile off, but it's easy to see up here. And they've just paced through a couple of good offloads, and again, it just proves in this game, it's 30 points to 12 and Barrow shifting it round, and they can score from anywhere. So again, fair play to Ben Davis there. He stayed switched on and he saved us 6 points.
That will really please Sean Long, that passage of play. Well, probably not the first part of it, but here is Davis. Oh, a couple of great steps and he's away. Can he get the fend? He's still going. Oh, yes! And Dixon sets his sight, and Davis celebrates in back play. Scored by Dixon, made by Ben Davis. And Oldham at their breathtaking best.
What a minute for Ben Davis there, from a try saver to try assist in the space of 30-40 seconds. God, how he found that energy there after that chase back to inject himself into the line of a scrum. Again, great offload, and Kieran Dixon pushing through. Once he gets the ball there with open space, no one's catching him, and that's a massive swing for Oldham, that.
Well, it's 2 tries for Kieran Dixon, but that was all about Ben Davis. And I know Teddy only arrived once the season had already started, but he's got to be one of the players of the year, Ben Davis, the form he's been producing week in, week out. Yeah,
and especially I think obviously he wasn't having the year he really wanted to in Super League and stuff, and he's come down a level to what he's used to in the sense of obviously Super League to champ, and he's just took it by storm really. He's the true professional, and the performances he's been putting in since he's come here have been second to none.
What a 60 seconds for Ben Davis. Dixon. Another mid-range attempt at goal. This for 36-12 as Oldham cut loose at Boundary Park against Barrow. Like an arrow against Barrow, through the middle, 36-12. Oldham can relax now, I think, knowing that this game will be a victory, but we've got 20 plus minutes to really turn the screw. Yeah,
this is where it's going to show. Like we've been wanting to put teams away and sort of end these games. So I think the next 20, even though it's probably going to be an Oldham win, crucial in Sean to see what his message to the players are actually getting listened to, and that we stay switched on, we stay ruthless, professional, because it's going to matter in the big games, these, and the close games, the playoff games, to have an 80-minute performance.
Short kick-off. Ben O'Keefe was not sleeping. Oldham have the ball back on their own 40 for another set.
I think this is what we've seen well this half compared to the first. We're just staying switched on every play, every little trick play, and it's paying off.
Pelissier There goes Jay Chapelhow. Plissier waiting again. And here's Lewis Baxter. Oh, he's half through. Can he get... Oh, Plissier was there. I think Baxter had just decided not to offload and Elway got there.
He didn't return the favour, did he?
No, Phoenix trying to buy a penalty. Doesn't quite. Last tackle, they're right in front. 20 out. Drinkwater with options. He's aiming for Air Davis. And he obliges and offloads backwards, but Barrow pick it up.
Yeah, we just overran it there for Ben on the pat back. But again, great set. Down in the Barrow 20 and competing for kicks. That's what you want.
So last quarter of the game dominated by Oldham, with a couple of glitches, but some really encouraging signs, as there were 7 days ago at York. I got really frustrated, Ted, after that. I get very frustrated, actually, a lot of the time when I'm looking at our Facebook page, because even in positivity, there's negativity, and there were people having a pop. Oh, there's a knock on there. It's Oldham ball, isn't it? Barrow have lost it.
Yeah, it is.
It's Oldham ball. I thought that was a really positive effort at York last week. I thought just a couple of key moments, Oldham get the win there. But so many people who don't go to the games just look at the score and decide to have a pop. Yeah. And that really, really annoyed me last week.
Yeah, I think that's just the social media in this day and age. But I think, like you said, I think the effort was there, the performance. And I would have put Oldham at least 60, 65 minutes of the game. The better
Ben Davis
team
catches that ball, Oldham lead by 10, York don't come back.
Yeah, and down to key moments, and like you said, that's something we need to work on, especially going forward. It's just nailing them key moments. But it's been fantastic, and it was a great performance from the team last week against top of the league. And I think people don't realise how much York are the informed team in this comp, and the fact that we were promoted last year to then pushing them again that close just shows that when it comes to playoff time, it's going to be hard to see who's going to come out of it on top.
I'll let you into a secret as well to our listeners here. Last Sunday night, the York top try scorer, their talisman Ben Jones-Bishop, actually sent me a message saying you should have won that game. So there's a little exclusive for you. Oldham are back underway with a full set from the scrum. The replacements have gone for a warm-up, so I think we'll be seeing... Well, we're definitely about to see Jack Ormondroyd because he's waiting, he's stripped off. I think we'll probably see Adam Milner and Gill get another stint as well.
Yeah, they're probably going to want Jack to get some game time, obviously with the team and stuff. And
here's Lannan on the charge, sorry Ted.
No, it's all good.
Oldham knocking at the door here.
Injections into the game when he's been asked to carry.
Drinkwater, Brierley behind the play, brings in Phoenix. Little step from PLT and there was crossing. Yeah. Elijah Taylor's been done here.
That's unfortunate because that little shuffle from P just means that... he turns a player in and out and just ET's in the way there. I think that was quite a difficult... It was obstruction, it was just a difficult one to avoid, that one, George.
Quickly taking penalty, coming up our way. We're going to see a double change, Adam Milner and Jack Ormondroyd. And Tom Former's doing a warm-up as well, so I think we'll see him back as well.
Seen a shift from this penalty straight away.
Oh, now then, I think that's hit Oldham. Yeah. That's hit Oldham. They'll be brought back. Ben O'Keefe's away, but there was an Oldham hand in there. The fans won't like this, but that will be rightly brought back.
Oh, it's the correct decision. Like you said, give the referee credit where it's due. We'll give it on air. Yeah, great decision. Just a little pat down there. I don't think it was an intentional one. I think it was more thrown into the Oldham man, but that is a knock-on in the rules. So, Barrow scrum. Again, we've seen them chance their arm straight away, and I think with 15 minutes to go, they'll probably go back to that style of just throwing the ball around and see what happens.
Straight away, kick and chase from Barrow. Now then, this could yield points because Matcha Pons has been turned around and Oldham get lucky. It's drifted into touch. If that stays in the field of play, two Barrow men were closest to the ball and that would have been a try.
Yeah, and again, pre-planned there. I think if they had T. Ritson like they did last time, that might have come off with his pace, but just shows you can't switch off there. That little play there, didn't expect a kick, and if that's just a yard in play, well, it's a try for Barrow. looks like Adam Milner's got his bib back on and they're just going to make the solo change for this set.
Mind. I think it's going to be your brother coming off anyway.
Yeah, I'll give it a good stint from Jay. Good carries in the game and defended up really well. Pain me to say that.
Here's Owen Farnworth. 36-12, last quarter of an hour. Jay Chapelhow comes off. Jack Ormondroyd back on. And here he is, straight into the action. Oh, it's good carry from Pellicier's ball. Pellissier again, brings in Lewis Baxter. Oldham up to halfway. Phoenix joining in the fun. Last tackle Oldham, 40 out. High kick from Brierley this time. Drinkwater is the chaser and Luke Cresswell just takes it and dives on the floor.
Yeah, just a blueprint set from Oldham there, going down the middle, kicking it downfield and hopefully going to bar up and maybe force an error or keep Barrow pinned back. Yeah, error from Barrow there, picked up by Lannon, and we're attacking down, just like I said.
Every time I pick up my phone to try and check your comments, something happens.
Hey, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Here are Oldham again, 20 out central. Pellissier to Drinkwater, brings in Farnworth. Are there more points? Yes. Pellissier off the offload from Owen. Farnworth. And Pellissier goes to ground. Elijah Taylor slots in at 9. ET brings Farnworth back in. And Oldham 5 away in front of the post. They're going to come back left with Drinkwater. Phoenix with him. It's Davis. Ooh. Oh, he wanted the offload. Couldn't quite get there. It's going to be Drinkwater from 9. Pellissier at first receiver. Baxter. Couple to go this set. With Oldham 5 away left of the post. Little kick. Oh, too much, I think, from Pellissier, but, well, gets a repeat set. Barrow didn't take any chances and chuck it behind. It looked to me like he put too much on that.
Yeah, it did to me too, but it just slowed down suddenly, and he was trying to set up his fellow Frenchman, Matthew Pons, who was close to it there. So, yeah, what seemed like maybe a 20-metre restart has turned into a dropout for Oldham.
We are belatedly going to see Adam Milner. That's a huge dropout. Goes to the Oldham 40, and here comes Jack Ormondroyd. Oof! Well, to be fair to Barrow, they've dealt with that really well.
Yeah, it was good carrying it. It's also met with some stern defence.
But another Oldham set from within 40. Farnworth had to kind of jump in the air to take that. But he's still got Oldham up to the 20. Pellissier has a little scamper. Buys another 10 and then offloads. Farnworth, that link-up play between those two's been good. And Oldham under the post here, looking for Barrow blood. Pellissier, Drinkwater, short ball to Lannon. Nothing doing. Pellissier. Oh, intercept. Wow. Drinkwater's thrown one. Oldham have got men back. Barrow still have it, over halfway. It's a drop, but it's play on, it's gone backwards. Baxter takes the hit, but Barrow's still going here. And they've gone all the way up. Bit sloppy that from Oldham.
Yeah, it was well read by Stack, who didn't have the legs and rightfully passed it on.
Walker floats one. Can Barrow get on the board second half? Trying to isolate 2-on-1. Down in front of the Joe Raw stand. Good sliding defence. And Pons does his job.
Yeah, great scrambling defence from Oldham to get back. We've got 30 men behind the ball and hopefully can keep them out.
Double change imminent. It's going to be Dudson and Milner into the last, or ticking towards the last 10 minutes. 36-12. Oldham poised to get back to winning ways, but they haven't had it all their own way. Here come the Raiders once again, in front of the stick. Short ball. Good scramble defence yet again. Who else but the tackling machine, Elijah Taylor? Oh, it's opened up and Barrow through. Beautiful pass, picked up by Ryan King, and that'll be a 6 under the posts. Barrow aren't done here.
No, and like I said, they're not going to switch off, and I think that'll disappoint Sean a bit. We had a chance to maybe get a nil in that second half and not concede, and like you say, one of the worst places you concede is down for the middle. It was a good play from Barrow, but we want to see us strong for the middle and them scoring out on the edges there, so that'll be a fix-up for sure leading into next week.
Conversion is already over, it's a 36-18.
As you said, Barrow aren't done here, and the fact that they can strike out of nowhere, the game looks like it could be dead and buried, but they could easily throw 3 tries just by throwing the ball around like they have, because when they have done, they've actually iced it quite well most of the time, Barrow, and really shown quite a good skill set when it's come to these expansive plays.
"13 minutes to go. Farnworth and Baxter off, so the rolling stadium clock is actually showing 72 minutes, but 5 minutes out. We've got 13 left. A couple of stoppages this half.
A lot of time left.
Yeah, 13 to go. I'll tell you what, another Barrow try might make it a bit nervy.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that it can come out of nowhere, we need to really be switched on now and ready to see this game out.
The value of kicking that penalty is now being shown as well.
Again, that's why we don't make the decisions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, we're seeing a shift there in the 10. Well read by Oldham. Brad Walker shaped to kick it on the second, but a couple of skips back in and he's causing trouble. And it's gone back to the same edge again.
Oh, the through again. And it's 2-on-1. Barrow going to score again. Perfectly timed, and he won't be caught. 2 tries in a minute for Barrow. And Oldham are caught cold.
That went from the left wing to the right wing to the left wing in the same play, if you believe it or not, if that even makes any sense. Again, it'll be a disappointing try because they shouldn't be able to go from the left edge to the right and back to the left. But again, I commend Barrow's skill there. The fact that they've come here with obviously a plan to throw the ball around and have really iced these plays. The offloads have been near enough perfect, and I've not seen a team like throw it around this much and have everything come off. And I don't think it's luck. They're skilling up really well, and we need to switch on now because, like you said, another Barrow try, and this game's starting to get a little bit tasty.
So, have we given Oldham the 2 points here prematurely? It's a tricky kick, but this to bring it back to a 12-point game with 10 to go. So, a big kick this.
And like I said, with Barrow being able to throw the ball around like they have been doing, he's got it as well.
Oh, he's nailed it. Brad Walker taking over kicking duties.
That's 10 minutes now in a 2-score game when, like I said,
36-24.
We thought the game was all done.
They've converted all 4 tries.
They're in a little meeting behind the sticks. They're probably just saying, let's calm down now. Let's not panic. It's the way Barrow have come to play. We know we can turn it back up again. And it might have just been that little lull with the last 15, 20 minutes, maybe, like you said, George, thinking that the game was done. 11 left, we've just heard.
11 minutes to go. So that was second try of the game, by the way, for Ryan Johnston. Oldham need to make sure they see this through. There was me thinking about points difference in the top 4. Let's just get the win.
Yeah, exactly, and it's the never die attitude from Barrow, which they have and which they've shown through teams all through the season. Yeah.
Oh dear, big error from Barrow on their own 20.
That could be like the end of the first half, George. That just little deflation for him. There's an inquest going on with Stack and the ref, but we all know, especially as players, you've got to stand up and play that ball regardless. So ultimately, that's the first thing before anything. And he leant forward, tripped over, and it's an Oldham ball in the 20.
This now is a chance to kill this one. Here's Jack Ormondroyd. Pellichet off, by the way. Forber on. As the clock ticks towards the last 10 minutes. Oldham in front of the sticks with Forber. Milner. Reverse ball to Gil Dudson, who crashes to ground inside the 10. Oldham fans find their voice again. Forber. Drinkwater, now then Brierley with a bit of room, running the angle. Brierley well shackled. Drinkwater, Lannan from a standing start, powering towards the post and stopped in his tracks within 10. Can Oldham find a way through just to kill this comeback? Milner, Drinkwater, Elijah Taylor tackled. This is the last. 5 away left side. Drinkwater, flat ball. Can Dudson get there? Well, Oldham aren't going to score, but they're going to turn the ball over a couple of metres from the line.
I'm okay with that, George. There, we've not kicked it dead. We've turned it over. They're on the try line. Again, we just got to stay switched on because Barrow are going to throw it from anywhere here.
So inside the last 10 minutes, have Barrow got anything left? Well, they're chucking the ball around again, and they're floating one again, looking to target Mathieu Pons. That's where they're getting joy. They've not given up this one. It's a messy play, but still they come. Playing with a lot of freedom and a lot of pride on their head coach's 350th game in charge. That looked forward, referees let it go, and then there was crossing as well.
To go down by the ref, fair
yeah.
enough. Well, ref there, tell them to go down in, the Barrow player listened.
Tester for Phoenix does well under pressure. Oldham will have to start on their own 10 though.
We'll now see what Barrow have left in the tank from that little bit of onslaught in the second half. You usually see it catch up with teams, but I think they've been injected with a little bit more energy now.
Here's Dixon.
Always skipping out of tackles.
Oh, and Barrow are going to get the ball back here.
Yeah.
Have Oldham knocked on?
Yeah, it was in a play the ball error from Kieran Dixon. It looked a little bit harsh from up here, but I'll say the same with the Barrow man who had people on him. We know how the referees expect to play the ball to look, and it seems now even if they look slightly off, which we know about, they're going to penalise for it in favour of the defensive player. So it's the attacking player's job to make sure that's sorted. And we've got a Barrow scrum, which they have been dangerous from. A little bit more reserved this one with Costello just taking it in, and a great carry from a tackle from Ben Davis and Drinkwater.
Is there a sting in the tail? It's a loose one, but Walker controls it, and Joe Bullock sets off. 36-24. Seven minutes to go. There's time as Barrow step through again and offload. Oof. Tell you what, a converted Barrow try now gives us a very nervy last 5 minutes. And they're attacking the posts. Walker in front. Bullock step in, offloading. Walker again, chucking the ball around. It's tipped on, it's play on. It's 3 on 3. Back inside, Oldham are going to dive on this. Has Davis got the ball? I think he has.
Yeah, as you said, it's just near enough impossible for that expansive play to always come off. 5 minutes left if you didn't hear that. Oldham just looks like they're trying to see this out. Good carries from the middles there, and we're up to halfway.
Here's the one more Oldham try. Former running, doing well. Always had the ball strip.
Oh.
Penalty, two in the tackle. And I'm sure Oldham will take the 2 here.
Yeah, just take a minute off the clock. Another three-score game, and that hopefully most definitely should be it now. Just avoided that little Barrow resurgence that came within 10 minutes.
Owen Farnworth, man of the match. What do you make of that, Ted?
Yeah, I like it. I think Owen got through a lot of the tough stuff. I always like when a prop gets man of the match, especially when he hasn't scored, which he didn't. Someone's seen all the hard work he's got through around that middle, which he does every week, and well done to Owen.
Well, you're not missing anything. Kieran Dixon has the kicking tee on the floor, and he's lining up a kick which will take Oldham 14 points clear if he makes it. It's 30 metres out, a shade to the left of the post in beautiful Boundary Park sunshine. And this to clinch the game. And consolidate 4th spot in the Betfred Championship. It's a clean strike. No mistake at all from the boot of Kieran Dixon. 5 minutes to go. And Oldham have a 14-point lead.
Yeah, and hopefully we can just get through these 5 minutes, seeing our sets out, kicking Barrow, and just avoiding that sort of shift play they've been putting on us. To be fair, Barrow won't be done here. They've chanced their arm throughout the whole game, and I can imagine we're going to see a couple more tricks up the sleeve before this game's done.
Short kick-off. They've got the ball back. Barrow have the ball back.
First one they've won back from them, sort of unique kick-offs. And again, a score here. 2 scores again.
Last 4 minutes. Oh, Davis.
Oh, they still managed to get out to the wing.
Oh, there's 2 Barrow men injured in back play. Davis took one of them out. I think the passer got taken out as well. Referee's going to give a penalty for one of them. Yeah. I don't know which one he's going back for. Davis clattered someone. And I think the initial passer, the intended target got taken out, who missed the ball, and the passer got taken out as well.
Yeah, Brad looks like he's just been hitting the ribs, yeah. Again, chancing their arm, but it seems like most things have been coming off for him when it's been coming to ball on the ground and patting it back.
So 3 minutes to go. Oldham 34, Barrow 24. Post-match reaction on the way across our social media channels. Can Barrow find the last try of this one? Johnston, who's been excellent. Walker floats one. Pons has to get there and he can't, and Barrow will score. Pons had come in and he's caught out, and Barrow have another.
That was the first try I think Barrow have scored in our 20, to be fair, where they put on some real structured shape, and it's just showing how dangerous they can be. Players running through the right lines. Again, the skill today you couldn't have faulted from Barrow, to be honest, with how they threw the ball around. Most of the time it's come off, but like I said, it's not even been by chance. It's been by some good ball movement. We just need to regroup behind the post now, see this game out, and take what we can into next week.
Yeah, a couple of away days coming up. Here comes Walker. Can he add another 2? I think he likes it, you know. He does. He's kicked it.
Less than 5 minutes left because the referee has stopped the time.
So 8 points in it.
38-30, you would have had that.
Only 1 try in it, though. 6 tries to 5. Plus 2 penalties.
Oh, yeah.
So I think once again we put this in the a victory but not perfect category, don't we?
Yeah, and it's been our story of our season, to be fair, in games, and this is what will disappoint probably the coaching staff and the players the most is, again, it looked like, well, we had put the whole game to bed by the first 20 in the second half, and we know Barrow are a team that don't go away, so, and it's like we've just seen a kick from Ryan Johnson from his own 20 on
that's
tackle
turning
1.
Phoenix around, but straight down the middle.
Again, without that sort of T-Ritson pace, I don't see how that was coming off.
90 seconds.
Oh, right, that's why.
To go inside the last 90 seconds. Probably about a minute now. 8 points the difference. Oldham are going to just about win this game. I will have post-match reaction as soon as I get down on that pitch, which takes me a bit longer these days. Tell you what, I had a full head of hair when I started this job.
Same with me in rugby, it's all good.
Forber, Milner, had Ormondroyd with him, takes the drive on his own. Into the last minute we go. Couple of away days coming up. Trips to Batley on the hill next week. Oh, Ormondroyd through! Can he get there? Oh, look at this for the big man! That's brought the house down! He's clattered through all comers for a debut try. Jack Ormondroyd.
Yeah, that was a great try from Ormondroyd. Good to see both Salford lads getting over for a try on at a debut today, but the powerhouse got over, but the work from Tom Forber there to get behind the ruck, square up a defender and put him behind there was excellent. So fair play to the lads that even haven't trained that much this week, coming in and linking up together. Sends the fans home happy with a nice try.
And what a finish to the game. Kieran Dixon lining up a 2, which he should make bang in front. So Ted will wander off. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. We'll be back next week for more commentary. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Keep doing what you're doing for this club. It's an Oldham win. What a great finish to the game for Ormondroyd, clattering through the tackles. Debut tries for Brierley and Ormondroyd. And Dixon with the final kick of the game. Oldham 4th in the championship, needed this today. Away days, as I was saying, at Batley and then London. A couple of big weeks coming up for this club. But they've won here, ultimately with a bit to spare. Here's Dixon from pretty much bang in front. No mistake, flags go up. Oldham win by 44 points to 30. What a game of rugby league. Very entertaining. Oldham march on. Back to winning ways. Reaction on the way. Full time at Boundary Park. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. Oldham 44, Barrow 30.